What's up, everybody? This is Storm here. I'm bringing you another gaming news video today. I hope everybody having a good day. And you may have not know or probably didn't catch it when it went live. Yesterday was the opening night for Gamescom hosted by Jeff Keighley. And honestly, there was some interesting stuff that they showed off, but some that's wasn't to my cup of tea. I like what they showed off, but overall I gave the open night as a C, which is pretty much becoming the average when it comes to the Jeff Keighley shows that he hosts. Like, his big ones are the Game Awards, but sometimes they be dragging a little bit too long, especially with the live performances and some random commercial and stuff, but that's digress. Hopefully this year will be different going into 2025. But going back to Gamescom, we had a lot of surprising stuff that I saw at Gamescom. Some I was hoping to see, but unfortunately did not make the cut. One of the games in particular was probably the Monolith game that was being made by, that they're making that Wonder Woman game. I was hoping to see probably like an update to the Marvel Captain America Black Panther 1945, so with Hydra, and probably something hoping from EA giving us an update to that Iron Man or Black Panther game. But unfortunately we didn't get those. Hopefully the Game Awards probably will give us it, but we'll just wait and see. But on to the surprises that I saw at the open night of Gamescom. One of which that we got a teaser for Borderlands 4. Yep, Vault Hunters were going back to the vault with Borderlands 4, which was a very big surprise that they showed off at this open night at Gamescom, which kind of begs to believe that Borderlands 4 was in development when the third one came out, which was in 2019, and funny enough, it has a release year for 2025, which is very surprising to see that it's basically coming out sometime next year, which kind of makes me believe we're probably gonna get something like they probably got something to show, but they're probably gonna save it for the Game Awards, which I wouldn't be surprising since if they were developing this since 2019, so, and they're very confident with their 2025 release, so it is not that surprising that we'll probably get some at the Game Awards, but we just gotta wait and see. Another big surprise that Amazon Prime Videos have announced a secret level animated philosophy video game show, which is focusing on different video game IPs. And here are the list of the so far confirmed games that are going to be in this Amazon Prime Video. The list we have is Armored Core, Concord, Crossfire, Dungeons and Dragons, Exodus, Honor of Kings, Mega Man, New World Anthem, Pac-Man, PlayStation, various PS titles including God of War, Shifu, Spelunky, The Outer Worlds, Unreal Tournament, and Warhammer 40k. And this is going to come out on December 10th. Not gonna lie, what I saw, I believe this is definitely a worth the watch. And a while back, PlayStation did say they were going to do some type of TV show for the God of War Ragnarok series. And honestly, I think they should go with an animation type of style show instead of trying to do a live action, because the crazy stuff that Kratos is doing, that he would be doing in the show, I think you will probably need to make that live action. Unless you get a company that could do it. Like, the biggest thing that comes to my mind that could most likely pull it off is probably the people who does the Game of Thrones show and maybe The Witcher. But overall, I think it would be better as a animation show, and you could just get the original voice actors for Atreus and Kratos just to do their lines in the TV series. More than likely, that's probably a long way out, so we don't know when we're possibly going to get that, because right now they're focusing on the Last of Us TV show that I've finished, wrapped up filming, that's coming out next year. And more than likely, after when that show come out, it's going to be the Twisted Metal Season 2. And most likely after that, it's going to be the Ghost of Tsushima movie, which I'm very excited to see when that eventually come out. Being made by the dude who did the John Wick movie, so that's gonna be a treat. Alright, but going back to Gamescom, and overall, and last but not least, the biggest surprise was the release date for the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. This tweet comes from Shinobi602. He said Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on December 9th on the Xbox and PC. And surprisingly enough, Jeff Keighley on stage said, and we have another special surprise for you. We have one more thing from Machine Games, who are the developers for this game. And it is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle coming to the PlayStation 5 sometime in spring next year, which is everybody have been going nuts over, because all this time it was believed to be an exclusive, but surprisingly it is not. And I did saw some videos going around from an interview that Phil Spencer did in February of this year. He's along the line, he said like Indiana Jones and Starfield will be like an exclusive to the Xbox and PC platform, but then in an article he said he can't rule them out. But somebody posted said that was said during the FTC trial when they were buying the ABK. They did say that Indiana Jones was gonna be exclusive to their ecosystem. So something had to happen that made him switch this whole thing. Now, I'm not an Xbox gamer of any stretch of the word. I don't play on Xbox. I don't own an Xbox. I play on the PlayStation. But even I can say, like, bruh, they're treating their fan base as second class citizen. Like, yeah, it's cool that all their games come into Game Pass, so they don't have to pay for it. So, but it's like, you just announced the release date of one of your biggest games for your player base, but at the same time you announce it's coming to a rival platform without even letting your fan base to get a chance to enjoy. They finally got the release date for the game, which at this point is freaking crazy. So I don't know what's going on. I'm not a business person of any stretch of that word, so I don't know what's going on. But in all honesty, I do feel bad for the Xbox player base to some extent. I don't know what to tell you. Like, this kind of signify like any game could go on to the rival platform. And supposedly Forza is also a rumor game, which in my opinion doesn't really make sense because PlayStation have Gran Turismo, so I don't see why would that be a thing, unless it's the Forza that's like an arcade racer, then possibly. But the racing sim one, PlayStation got Gran Turismo, so I don't really see why they would need that one. But that's just my opinion. But overall, Gamescom had a couple of games. The biggest one that they end off the night was an announcement of a new Mafia game that takes place in the 90s. And it's called Mafia Out of Country, I believe it's called. But I have a teaser for it right here. Let's take a look at it.
This thing of ours, it's a brotherhood. Treachery and deceit do not exist among us. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
And that was the teaser for Mafia: The Old Country that looks like it's taking place in Italy. I played Mafia 3 and I did have pretty fun with the game. The story is good when it comes to Mafia games, but I kind of agree with some people that the gameplay itself could definitely use some touching up, and hopefully they do with this one. And all that was like in-engine rendered for the trailer, so if the game is looking like that, then yeah, I think Mafia fans, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I did saw somebody said like, what if Mafia took the turned their concept to a GTA, which is not copying GTA, but it plays like GTA, like how the early Saints Row games was, and True Crimes. I think that'd be pretty good because Mafia definitely look like the type of game that will pull that off really good and stuff. But now thinking about Mafia, I kind of wish they do a new LA Noire game. That was fun. But overall, those were the big surprises that kind of piqued my interest from the open night of Gamescom. Like, Gamescom is still going on for the rest of the week. There's like new gameplay for the Monster Hunter Wilds, new people playing the demo for Dragon Ball Spark is Zero. We got 3 new boss battle gameplay for Crimson Desert. People are playing that right now. So we're probably going to get a lot more stuff coming out of Gamescom, which I'm going to keep a close eye to see what new stuff will come out to talk about. I believe today is the start of the Xbox live stream, and I did saw some people point out why is Forza 5, I believe it's 5, is on the list that's gonna be on the Xbox thing, because the game already came out, so there's probably gonna be something there to talk about. Like, so far the rumor is that Forza is coming to PlayStation, so maybe this is them announcing it, but we just gotta wait and see. So this is the end of the video. What do you guys think of Gamescom open night? Do you enjoy it? What grade did you give the live stream event? For me personally, I give it a C-, because Jeff Keighley has a habit of kind of a little bit overhyping his shows, which I'm not knocking, which you're supposed to do, but what he's saying never match what we're going to see. But in this situation, he did say what they were going to show, like Marvel Rivals, Civilization 7, and stuff like that, which is not very surprising, so to say the least. Oh, and before I forget, speaking of Marvel Rivals, that's coming out December, and they announced that Captain America and the Winter Soldier is going to be part of the roster. So if you're looking forward to Marvel Rivals, there you go. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll catch you next time.